This was recommended to me by Cass. I don't know entirely what it is. If this is new to you also, let me know. Estimate for how long the stream is? Today, just like probably the normal 2 hours, maybe a little bit longer. Depends how interesting this game is to me. It was pretty heavily hyped though. It sounds like something that's right up my alley perhaps. Events take place in this regardless of where I am or what I'm currently doing, so there's a lot of time management and energy management involved in this. Not all the quests are actually worth doing. Some of them are just a bit trash, so you kind of have to figure that out. It's supposed to be pretty difficult. There's a intended difficulty thing that's default on. It's recommended that you leave it on for the first time through because it's supposed to be a difficult game. So we'll see. Good, but not for everyone. That's the general vibe that I'm getting from it, so I'm checking it out. If I happen to like it, I'll keep playing it next week. Otherwise, I got some other stuff we can check out, and we'll see. But hello, everybody. Welcome. Fomed to Doom from YouTube, thank you very much. Welcome. You actually checked the video description and found my link there? I wasn't aware people actually looked at the descriptions. I put Easter eggs in there sometimes and nobody leaves a comment or mentions them ever, so I never know. Leffler, 7-month sub, thank you very much. Good to have you back. This will be a blind playthrough of the game for you as well, so I don't need to deal with your incessant backseating this time. It's alright, I don't mind it too much. Got bad reviews from reviewers that expected a walking simulator with good story, so the devs patched in that difficulty thing. Ah, I see. Sure. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll check it out. I don't really know anything about it. I was just described what it is from Cass, by Cass. And that's it. That's all I know. I looked at some screenshots and was like, why not? So we're going into it. It is expected that I die a lot and takes a while, figuring out what's what. Okay, mouse sensitivity. Got it. Usually I have to drop it. Roger. 0.6. Yeah. 0.8. Yeah, that seems maybe alright. Big Mike 556. So I have an 8-ounce can of Polar Seltzer Jr., and it's called Yeti Mischief. The can states, and I quote, "As winter days turn to dusk, these mischievous creatures come out to play in new snow. Just as they begin to head home, they furtively transform the sparkle of the fresh snow into impossibly good seltzer." It's fucking seltzer, what the hell? So I'm assuming I get a flashlight or something? I don't know, because I actually jumped the gamma up a little bit more than normal, than what the default was. I guess I'll talk to this guy. Hi guy.
All the world's a stage, and all the men and women merely players.
It's one of them close talkers. Man, he's all up on. So, Barack, your performance was a flop. You're unfit for the role. A cursed production. This is our second attempt and a second failure. Come on, the first one was okay. That is for you not to judge. We gave it all we had. Whatever you are dismissed, the bird will give you your final payment. Okay. Alright. I suppose that's kind of a fun thing, like, if you're... It is supposed to be this dark, right? Like, 'cause that's pitch black. I see there's something supposed to be here, but I can't really make out what it is. Could be kind of a fun thing, I suppose, if you're, like, starting over because you've just died or whatever. Left control to highlight. Okay, yeah, sure, there's a bird dude up there, sure. There's a lantern later on. It's supposed to be this dark. Okay, I assumed so. 'Cause like I said, I jumped the gamma up a little higher than it wanted.
If you look closely enough,
Oh, God.
any arc is made of a series of straight lines.
Am I an arc? Why are you looking so close to me, bro? They don't trust me anymore. I wasn't even invited to the final council. What's the mark? Probably to carry on. Where are the birds up? Where else if you mean the real ones? I meant the orderlies. Alright, he's got nothing else to say. What a helpful guy. Everything seems a bit grim and nasty here. Okay. I think we'll just go for it. Ah. Want to receive your payment? Well, everyone will get paid when they're due and what they're paid. Everyone will get paid what they're due and I'm trying, Bird. I'm trying. I'm really trying to read here. I'm just bad at it. I swear, I'll get better. That's where the final choice will be made. By whom? The authorities. Fitting. Fuck, you're tall. J. We'll fix everything. The decision will be made in the cathedral. Okay. So there's the map. The maw, I'm hated there. And also the spleen and the gut and the backbone and the chine and the flank. These are some really cool town names. The Morrow, the Cape, the Atrium, the Tanners, Skinners, the Hindquarters, the Crude Sprawl, and the Cemetery. The Cemetery. And the Polyhedron. It's a bit of a different one. Alright, so... Thoughts, things, health, immunity, exhaustion, hunger, stamina. I have a tourniquet and some chalk. And a Yas tincture, and a Medril tincture, and a Zurk tincture. Water bottle and some morphine. I'm ready to do some healing. Yeah, J for journal. Got it.
It wasn't me. Don't glare at me like that.
Turns out the birds aren't birds at all. Want to know what they are? Lean down and I'll tell you. Lower. Lower now. Their fingers. Did they tell you that? Yeah, this is a direct quote. We're not birds, we're fingers. That's why people call them executors or executors. Are you tired? Want me to relieve your headache? Go ahead. It's not like you can actually do it. Wow, I'm an asshole. Okay, and that's marking... I'm not sure what. Something, though. Day 12, the last one. Watch the Horus Bex ends with a semicolon. Which the Horus? What the fuck? M for map. Yeah, got it. Well, you need to go left across the bridge and then just follow the road and it'll be on our right. I'm assuming that's a compassing that's not 3D. It's just saying that way. Sounds like a good time out here. How's it going? Everyone happy and healthy? Nah, not too happy or healthy, in fact. Cool. Are you the only one lost following the story so far? No, believe me, me too, but I think that's the point. It's the type of game where I think you're expected to try to play through it a few times, so it's gonna be really fucking confusing the first time through. Move along, Doctor. Nothing to see here. Work as usual. Butcher's work, you're killing people, you bastards. I can't believe this is our military. Even invaders are more humane. Stop the circus now. Who are these people? They're looters. Like I said, it's work as usual. You do your job and we'll do ours. Do what you have to. Nah, I don't think you've missed anything to feel. It's just one of those.
I hope the dead mistresses remain dead. We need neither Nina nor the Eagle Mother here.
Interesting eyes. I know where you're going. Want a piece of advice? What? You're alive? Heed my advice. You think she loves you? Think she's a friend and he's a foe because he brought in cannons? Don't talk to her first. Talk to him. Bear la Sabah? And now I need to go. Pretty grim. I'm sure it's fine. Paul and Helen, hello, welcome. How you doing? Is that the polyhedron peeking through there? Is there something I was supposed to be doing about this black throbbing stuff because I stood in the fly thing? I was sort of thinking it'd just go away, that it was like a temporary effect, but no, I'm not so sure. Because, like, it doesn't seem to be anything here. I don't know. Only have the light right now because it's scripted that you can't die. Ah. One of those, okay. So in general, the big black spooky fly things are bad. Talk to her first, not him? Was that the thing?
6-to-1 odds. Risky. Divide the upper sector, and we'll be done with them.
Why have you come? To confirm to you that we have the means to fight the plague. The plague, not the outbreak. Who cares? We already decided everything without you. You've come uninvited. And what did you decide? Who are you to demand reports from us? A backwoodsman, a self-taught doctor practicing barbaric traditional medicine. Oh, but I know who you are. You're the person I was very wrong to put my hopes on. The person who let me down. Out now. I know where to get the ingredients for my serum. We can produce it. Hey you, over there. Seize this man and throw him out. All of you, please listen.
A brigadier general at 27. Still weighted with captain's bars.
Is this the doctor? This is the doctor. What do you want? We can cure this disease, I know how. I didn't have time to collect the proof. What is this nonsense? State your name and occupation. Artemi Barak, surgeon. Barak, 3 doctors operate in this town. I'm one of them. I see. Give me a reason to call off the bombardment. You have one chance. I know how to make a serum. We'll need time to produce it at scale, but the recipe has been developed. For you are a war hero, the only person in our army who can truly be called human. Yeah, we'll just be straight up. No, Barak, if you told me you had 3 tank cars of that panacea and an army of doctors from the capital ready to administer it, that would have convinced me. As it stands, there's no going back. It's too great a risk. We only had 12 days. That's not enough time. Oh, hey. It's him again.
Actors are desperate, hungry creatures, ready to trade off mother and father for another round of applause.
So you insist on a second attempt, huh? Stubborn. Not a second, a first one. Alright, let's roll then. Let us imagine that the last train has not yet left the station. Just don't be late. On the way home, where it all begins. So now we're back to day 1 then, not day 12. Man, that's fucking train. You gotta seal these off. Oh, hey. Are you supposed to be on this train? Are you like one of those stowaways? Are you being kidnapped? Should I call someone? I'm a doctor. How did you get inside this coffin? You mean this train? A coffin is the best means of transportation in the world. It can get you to unimaginable places. You look alive though, so that vehicle is beyond your means for now. A free rider, huh? Just like you. No one sells tickets to ride this train. I don't know. My immunity is a bit low. 4 for the lamp. F to light the area. Do I have... Is this like amnesia where I've got so much oil? Or am I okay just to have this thing on, like, all the time, always? That's the correct answer, by the way. My immunity is going up. Oil isn't a resource, matches are. Okay. So when I pull out my lamp, don't just pull it out for a second. That's a big cow. Hello, cow, or bull, whatever you want to be. I don't have a map yet. And control doesn't seem to do anything. And that seems to be the wrong way. Cool. Here we are. You dropped something. Are we playing Yahtzee? With 2 dice? That's gonna be tough. You want to share secrets? You first. I'm worried people won't be so happy to see me in the town. What if they shun me like some mutt and slam doors in my face? What if my toll is too small? I could fail to meet my goal, but maybe this is only anxiety. Yes, I can do it. It's a shit secret. Are you a preacher? Not really. Your turn now. Be honest, and your fate will change. That's how it goes. You look untrustworthy. Just don't tell him. I'm worried about my father. He summoned me with a letter, a troublesome one. Something bad has happened. I'm a surgeon. I could become a good doctor, but I can't find myself. I'm afraid I'll waste my whole life in this state. That seems like a good answer. Do I want to play? Sure. Dice? What are the stakes? Your fate. A person can't lose their fate. That sounds pretty deep and edgy. There's darkness ahead. I followed the rails to a black cloud, and that ended with a dead end. So, like, this is the main thing. This place is wrong. It's not my home. Who's in the back room? And that'll lead to a thing that could lead to other stuff, or probably just be another dead end, and we'll be back to there, right? Is that... am I getting it? Maybe. Possibly. Hey. Can I come in? Like, just cool? Nice. Smoked meat and an egg. Empty bottles and money. Nice. Robbing these dudes. A charm. Averts bad fortune. Unhelpful to me. Checking it anyway. Scrap name. When a person is done with their name, they discard it. Suppose so. Walnuts could be munched down with little effect. A beetle. A surprising find in autumn, if not useless. Yoink, and an empty bottle. It begins! Another bottle and a repellent cloak with good durability. It's not pretty, but it does its job. Repelling infection. That's on. Alright. So if I go into my things, my immunity is slightly higher. My stamina's taken a bit of a whack, though. We're just getting more and more perma-fatigued, I suppose. Touch it. Where do they go in winter? Fun question. Okay. Okay. Hey, wake up. I'm taking your shit. Spindle in a bottle. Pretty sure most of this is junk. Like, basically all of it. Bottle, coins. Fingernail. The ferryman requires a payment before he'll let me on the boat. This odd coin will do. Cool. A needle. His death is hidden inside a needle, which is in an egg, which is in a duck. Cool. Some soap in a bottle. Nothing is junk, really. I'll be with you in a second. Cheers, Christ. Oh, did you already turned? Yeah, okay. Somewhat heavy. I hear heavy steps in the dark. I can't see you. Are you death? Open your eyes. God. How can I help you? Water. I'm so thirsty. I need a drink of fresh water. Please bring it to me. Where do I get it? Outside in the yard. Hard to talk. Wait for me. I can do it. Life is in the water. Water in a barrel outside. Take a bottle from the cupboard. It all crumbles. I got bottles. Can be filled with water or blood. Yo, can I give her blood instead? That'll probably work, right? Like, blood transfusion of sorts. That's how that works. Yeah, I think we can leave. Get some water, and I'll drink some. And I'll drink some, and I'll drink some. Nice. Oh yeah, is that my stamina polished off now? Yes, I was thirsty and or hungry. Rep dudes. Well, you guys are dead. Hi. Don't take her yet, she's mine. I got the water for her. Bad dream. Yeah, a dream. I hope it doesn't come true. So you want me to meet your dad? You inviting yourself over? Yeah, alright. You seem alright. Me too. Why have we stopped? Are we there already? It doesn't sound like we've stopped. I had a helmet like your dude's face in Warcraft. Are we dueling? Let Mother Bodo caress your step, Colboon. You haven't forgotten your people, have you? Biarla, Colboon. Do you have a good heart? It might be sick. We hear Earth with our hearts. The heart has a pulse, so does Earth. If they sing in harmony, you hear the language of earth and herbs, the language of warmth and cold. Look, Tanger, and listen. Whose words are all around? What does Earth say? It says a lot of things. A lot of time has passed. You were gone, you forgot many things. Your heart is spoiled. Let us see if it's rotten. I haven't forgotten anything. The fight will show. Whose heart is king? Who hears the unheard words? You will see my heart. The kin's blood runs through me. I was never torn from my people. I'll have a look. Pop. That's a low frame rate block. Hold it. But my stamina's low. When your stamina's low, attacks are weaker. And it just doesn't come back? There it goes eventually. Not all attacks can be blocked. Stamina is reserved faster when you block in combat. Oh, okay. Talk quick. Let us trade hearts, Colboon. Let's become kin. What need do you have of mine? Isn't it rotten? A river of good washes away a drop of rot. There's no me and you. There's a people. Mix your flesh with ours. Alright. Oh, I can't queue to raise fists anymore. Let's exchange hearts. Good heart, rotten heart. We're trading. Okay. Accept. Apparently Q is lamp? Huh, interesting. Yo, you in here? Oh, hey, hi. We're almost there. Do you want to play dice? We've played enough, I think. There's no more time for games. You have work to do. True. What an odd game so far. So where are we at now? For the first time in many years, I'm home. Oh, my things are gone. Damn it.
My dear son, Artemy, I write to you after so many years apart in the hopes that you may find a way to return to us. Something worries me. I fear a difficult trial approaches. I hope that your studies have proven fruitful, and that you have achieved great skill as a surgeon. Such skill might be of use here. I remain the only physician in this town, but know that I am growing old. I need an assistant.
Killer, hi, how's the new game? Confusing, but we'll get there. It's still in the tutorial, so I can't really say a whole lot. Gonna loot my dad's house. Got my stuff back. Alright, this room first. Cloth mask. Nice. Sounds like a good time. blood twire. The herb with many faces used to make tinctures. And black twire. Okay. Yo, I'm on it on the phone. That sounds great over there. We're watching a good, what are they, Sims? Yeah, they're Sims. They're watching, like, probably just, like, the news or something like that, and they're just having a fucking absolute blast with it, because I don't know why. Maybe a horror movie? My Sim was always like that with horror movies. It's not like somebody gets murdered and just, ha 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 ha. Jesus, my Sim is sick. Good times. Rusty scalpel. Either a weapon that can take someone's life or an essential tool for a surgeon. Shame it's so shoddy. Yoink. I'm gonna kill my father. Painkiller. Antibiotic. All antibiotics do is smother whatever life they can. It's no panacea. It's true, man. Antibiotics will fuck you up. One soap. I was summoned back to my hometown by a distressing letter from my father, but who was in the back room? Our main objective has changed. After the intro, the game will no longer autosave. Find places to save manually. Okay. Oh, this is a big room. Holy shit. How long is this intro tutorial thing? Just finishing. Day 1, in which the Horospex finds out his hometown has changed beyond recognition. I killed some dudes. I was summoned back to my hometown by a distressing letter from my father. I should hurry home. In his letter, the father wrote that he will face a difficult trial or did write we. I don't remember. Home sweet home welcomed me with its knives honed. What does this mean? Okay. And they all lead to something else except the big main one. Okie dokie. There's a lot of pharmacies and groceries in this town, and clothes. Jeez. Okay. The backbone, no one cares about you. Pocket watch, recently stopped, that means the owner most likely died. Fishing hooks, dangerous and thus frowned on by the locals. Some money, and some broken scissors. Some matches, and an empty bottle. The ferryman thing, some money, and a chestnut. The charm money, scrap. Is this the stuff? Well, the toast is new. Is that the stuff that I looted before? I don't think so. I'm still missing the tinctures and the thing with many faces for making tinctures. Hello? Dog? Rabbit? What are you? Jackal? Hi.
The worst is yet to come.
You hit hard for a hunchback, but whoa boy, you screwed up. Those 3 guys are dead. I saw you do it too. You're gonna be in some serious trouble. What kind of doggy? Yeah, that's what I'm wanting to know. I'm a watchdog, and I watch out for your soul. No wait, I'm a guide dog. I'm gonna guide your soul to its rightful place when you die. I'll definitely die if I don't stop this bleeding, if only I had a bandage. Here you go, a tourniquet. It used to be my leash, but it seems like you need it more. Thanks. Man, you really have some anger problems, don't you? Zing, pow, blam, 3 guys dead. This ain't the right way, ain't how we do things around here. What's the right way then? Well, you gotta be nicer. Just hit him, 3 times max. Send him running and let him run. You don't actually have to kill everyone who bothers you, jeez. Keep that in mind. Can speak to people a few times in a row. Left control to what? Oh yeah, okay. So we are supposed to use this. Touch it. Alexander Saburov hoped to outlaw tourniquets in a desperate attempt to protect his Katerina from morphine addiction. What a silly idea. One can't just outlaw bands made out of rubber and leather. Use it. That didn't restore much. Okay. Also have some pretty decent hunger and thirst, I guess. That restores a bit more, and that has become stamina. Okay. Touch the bread. Stale bread is bad news. It doesn't breathe. I'm putting it in my face. Home. Oh, I'm a little thirsty. Fuck. Oh well.
When
All
the
right.
cat's away, the mice will play.
The one with the knife was Carrick, a leather worker. I'm not getting credit for him. That guy was nuts. And the others? Hell if I know. Cannery workers, you can tell by their hands. Moonlighting as highwaymen, does the cannery underpay them? I don't know. Rumors going around that someone else got murdered tonight. Guess I should sniff around and find out. Who knows? Maybe it's true. Good boy. I met a funny dog-eared kid at the station. What was he doing there? And someone important was murdered tonight. Right. And no more chatting with him. Well, Barack, you're nearly dead. Got a few minutes left. I'm here to announce your demise. How do you know my name? I know everything. Part of the unfortunate job. I've got your whole journey laid out here. What sort of journey is that going to be? It's not pretty. You've been bashed on the head several times and the locals' fists are heavy, and one of those 4 stab wounds looks deep. Significant blood loss too, and the local climate is unforgiving in terms of strain. Do you have any heart conditions? Ha! Your health is a mess. I'm guessing you haven't eaten in several days, and that you didn't sleep last night. Did you? That's what I thought. So your hunger and exhaustion are critical too. I wonder which of these afflictions will be the death of you first. So what's your plan? Any good advice? Dressing your wounds would be a good idea. The doggy over there helped me already. What doggy? Are you listening already? There aren't any dogs here. I could use more bandages. A drugstore. You've been studying surgery for 6 years and you're just finding this out now. But it's not just about the wounds. It's even when they're dressed, you still need to be aware of your body. It's not always on your side. Pay attention to its needs. And what next? Next you die anyway because the whole town will soon have it out for you. And it's nothing to do with the 3 poor souls you've just done in. Why do they hate me? My colleague over there can explain it better. That's his role. Mine is teaching you how your body works so you don't die before you make it home. Fair enough. Welcome back home, Warden. You've been away a while. You probably don't even remember the heady scent of twilight in the air. Do you know why you got attacked? No clue. The whole town is looking for a murderer. A very important and respected man was killed last night. The townsfolk loved him better than some children love their fathers. Don't be too hard on them. Who was killed? You knew the victim. Less than you thought, but more than most. Don't worry, you'll learn more soon, but I personally can't divulge this sort of information. Investigator's privilege. Aren't we all investigators? Everyone lies, so you can only get to the bottom of things by using your brain. That's what your father used to say. It's an actual quote from him, by the way, because I happen to know him. And we got even better acquainted today. How about you? Did you two argue much? Never. Indeed, old Isidore Barak is the exemplar of a true doctor, and a true human being, if a miserable one. Do you honor your father? He's the reason I returned, with a letter. So there was a threat. Do you know anything about it? Nothing's a threat to him anymore, trust me. Maybe dishonor, but even that's unlikely. You're a matter of obligation after all, aren't you? Sure. That bit's not important. Time is short. Oh, by the way, Barak, time is important. Be careful how you spend it, and be aware that you don't have much left. How much? You've got less than 2 weeks, 12 or so days. Trust me, I'm a specialist, so use your time well and hurry home now. Why are you wasting your time here? Your father's waiting. Okay. Sure. We were heading... There's also a station building there. The umbilical cord connecting us to the outside world begins here. This part is for humans. I guess we can head over there real fast. So, like, yeah, I was told that the world sort of just goes on with or without me generally, so I have to spend my time pretty well. And some stuff just simply won't be worth doing. And sprinting seems like generally a bad idea. I don't think I can get over there. Ah, over more. Got it. Like, thirst is consumed to restore my stamina. Or something. It's actually moving. Nice. We have, like 8 in the morning, though. Sprinting is worth it. Is it, though, so early? Trust you. You're Pinter. I can't trust you. But I do it anyway. I don't know why. Alright. I'm not sure. There's actually a way in for me right now. We're cutting through the spleen right now. No one cares about you. Clothes, grocery. Clothes, grocery. Pharmacy up ahead. Up in the Morrow. Beneath the bridge. Not sure if there's actually a way up, though, anywhere. We'll find out. Someone's doing some cool I can't even get over. Doing some cool stuff with a rubber band over there, I hear it. Jeez, they're pretty good. They're really good. Da-da-da-da. Straight razor. Too wonky to be used as a weapon or surgical instrument, but kids love it. Okay. There's the beetle and some more walnuts. Not sure if there's anything off to the left. The cathedral there has a symbol. And it looks like a clock. Ish. This house smells of blood. Cool. How much guidance do I want? We'll go with none, I guess, for now. Like usual, I guess, if I ask specifically for something, then go for it. Otherwise, I don't know. Just kind of sit back and enjoy, maybe? I don't know. Unless it becomes painful. If it becomes painful, then also let me know. It's already painful. Oofed. Take some aspirin then. It's always painful, this game. Okay. Well, it seems to be a little bit like cryptic bullshit, the video game, but we'll see. I haven't made up my mind about it yet. We're only an hour into it. Hi, I smell blood. Ask for repair. Trade. A safety pin and apple. Not too fresh, but will still satisfy a little hunger and thirst. I want that. She wants nothing of mine, though. And I'm not giving you the finger now. You have nothing I want, then, I guess. You should be up for the charm. Yeah, smoked meat is expensive. Pass. A murderer walks the streets. Human or Shabnak, who knows? But our kids are outside too. Won't stay home no matter what we tell them. Fate will get you anywhere? Fate? Why do I care if it's fate or not if illness befalls me? Who said each person only has one single fate? Perhaps we have several. Everything's terrible. It all started with that awful tower. There's nothing we can do now. Kids do whatever they damn well please. Can't say anything to them. I mean that. Try and the words stick in your throat. They've become complete strangers to us. But what about common blood, I ask you? What about paternal love? What's that have to do with the tower? Hard to explain. The tower crushes us. Try to speak a word against it, and if it's an invisible blade... And it's as if an invisible blade slices your vocal cords. If it did something to our... You see what I mean about reading? God. It did something to our kids, like they're crossing a river over thin ice, and you can't follow, only call after them. Let's go with the fancy option. The return of the ice will become thicker. People like us a bit more in Bridge Square, I guess. The prices didn't change, though. And that's not the House of Blood. Oops. They trust us, for now. Huh. I was expecting no answer. So, are they all finished up over by the stake? Trial complete. What trial? Did you hit your head somewhere, big guy, or are you just stupid? They caught a man-eater in the Bone Steak lot, a clay demon from the steppe. Look, I don't have time to catch you up on some random idiot. Where's that lot? What an idiot. I'd say you're an outsider, but you're just like a factory worker. That where you hit your head? The lot's in the Skinners. Take a look. Want to trade? He's also got fingernail. Ooh. Smoked fish. Causes ravaging thirst. I'm tempted to pick up the fingernail because it seems like people are generally, at least adults, seem to be generally interested in it. So while I have a kid here, I could like try to grab it from him. Get the kid a couple fishing hooks. Yeah, alright. Have a couple fish. Actually, the odd charm. Maybe the straight razor, because like I feel like you're probably the only person who'd actually want that. And I don't really want to give you a watch. Alright, a fishing hook, and you'll maybe like me a bit. There, because I don't really want the fish. Immunity boosters, assorted pills of unknown origin. Boost immunity. Smells suspicious. Just some egg. And another fingernail. She doesn't want as much, though. Uh-huh. You poor thing. We still think you're good. We who? Tata, Rubber, Philia, Tag, Cuckoo, Layla, Lalia, Ruffle, also Ruta and Tisha, and Capella only said good things about you. Tell them I'm grateful. Tata brought kittens yesterday. 6. Do you want a kitten? Exactly what I need. Loot. They'll know. They always know. Coffee and Kashk. Doesn't want to talk though. Okay. Sure. I have no idea what's useful to me and what isn't currently, so it's just kind of open up trade just to see what they've got out of just curiosity. I'm a little tempted just to like loot and steal everything that they've got, just like fuck these people, but I'll be nice. Yeah, they'll still know. Okay. Oh, someone's dying. At last, a crowd now gathers around my act. Sit down like that. Now watch. Death by starvation. Too busy. But speaking of starvation, have you got any food at all? I'd cut a man open for some dry old toast. So the good sir fancies a slice. Have one. Shan't last. In half hour's time, my act resumes. Come see. Death by starvation. You should look for freaks that trade in trash. Perhaps home-owning freaks too foolish to see as you rummage through their paltry things. Alright. You can either buy daily bread or barter for it. There's always burglary too. Nice. Food. Although, drink is really the more pressing concern. I think I start to drink. Nice! So I will eat that then. And also the walnuts. Yeah, those really don't do much. I should probably just trade those. And those. And we'll drink again. And we'll get some water. Okay. Hello, kids. Do you still have a name? I do, and I have a spare name if you'd want it. Same as you, I believe. Toad. Father threw his out. He's a faceless now. Makes me kind of sad. Faces and names are only fiction. Guess he did something bad. I wonder what. Or something good. That's how it usually goes. Really, do you know for sure? Because he can't tell now. Of course, he understood something very important. Yes, a spare name. Dude. I could just like give it back to him for the fingernail. Nice. 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. Step has gotten into you. Who breathes air in the fall dies before he sees it all. Chickadee. Did you write that poem yourself? If only. I'll never be that good. When did you last sleep? The circles around your eyes. The wheezing. Just observing the facts. Are you an outsider? I'm a local, just been away for a while. Mom says that while Twire, Chickenpox, Crowberry, Swish, and Joy all bloom, you have to sleep every 5 hours or your head will explode. Wow. Your mom is right. Whoa, kid. Jesus Christ. Some morphine. Fucking hell. Tempting. But damn. So, this is the house that smelled of blood. It looks familiar. Well, okay then. How do you save now that it does not autosave? I'm gonna guess a bed? My answer is bed. Looking for blood. Hello? Twirine. A herbal infusion. Drink to reveal places and events hidden from naked eyes. And you want actual coin for stuff. And a scalpel. 650. Fuck outta here. But I can also just sell stuff to him. Oh. 600 for a pocket watch. Really? Hmm. So he'll give me 150 out of his 500. We'll throw that on too, I guess. Accept. No. I have a knife. Yes. Who are you? What do you want? Artemi Barak. Now what the fuck do you want, Artemy the uninvited? Just dropping by. Either give me the goods or get lost. What goods are you interested in these days? Day blood, kidneys, spleens, hearts. No longer than 200 minutes on the ice, and don't try to swindle me. How much? I'll tell you when I see it. Things don't come cheap. I suppose I'll keep that in mind. Man, everything's empty. Jeez. What fun is that? Oregon guy. Morning, Plumpy. How you doing? Let's head to a store. What's this game like? Oh, you're doing good. Good. I'm also quite good. What's this game like? Cryptic. Cryptic. Secretive. Metaphors. Supposed to be really difficult. Requires multiple playthroughs, that type of thing. Really just checking it out because I'm curious. Cass was hyping it to me and said that I'd really enjoy it. Everything is moving on with or without me, and I've got kind of a time limit in the background the whole time. So I have to manage that as well as my own personal resources. Past close. Otherwise, open world listed as an RPG? Not sure on RPG yet. Are you ignoring your father? He called for you. Yes, I am. Absolutely. My father is probably already dead. Safety pin, matches, thread, a needle, a thimble, and some shoes. More. I'll take a couple matches because I can afford it. Sold. Sounds good, a bit different. Very different, yeah. Any grocery? I'm assuming it's just gonna be like food and drink and all that. Like parkour up and over that. Man. There's free water around, so I don't mind sprinting right now. Oh, another dead dude. Hey, hi. I find myself exhausted, soon to fall. Dead tired, they say. I wonder what it means. It means you need some sleep. Every 5 hours, your head'll explode. But woe is me, for I've no place to sleep. Doors locked before this low GDN. Now unwelcome here in this hometown. Is there no bunkhouse for the needy homeless in the town? Who knows, but you, Barack, are no mere tramp. A hero such as you won't be let in. A lockpick might let me in if I could get one. That I do have for you. Here, have one. Still. Go home. Repose will do you good. You should find another's cot. Be quick to steal sleep. Sweet dreams, misfortune seeker. I do need to get home. Yeah. I got Pinter blowing me up about it. Oh. Grocery. Got the NPCs telling me to do it. Jeez. That's not the grocery. God damn. Grocery. Is death reason alone to ignore someone's pleas? Yes it is. Dead people can beg all they want. I'm not listening. Coma stash. Tan satisfies hunger, quenches thirst. A tasty dairy drink. Whoa. And milk. Okay. So yeah, that's as you'd expect, basically. I don't have money. Alright, so father. Way out there somewhere. I guess we'll cross the bridge. Looks like we can weave through. Down some steps to the bank. Nah, it's blocked off there. And there. So we'll have to turn head up toward the grocery. Alright, we'll see. I also told you to buy bandages. Well, they didn't specifically say buy bandages. They told me I should pick up stuff from the pharmacy though, yes. I'm well aware. Don't need bandages if you're gonna die anyways. Exactly, to them. You've got it. That's the spirit. Right, we weave through here. And then we continue down until we get closer to the bank, but we gotta turn a little bit faster. It's okay, Pinter, just watch. It's fine. Meow. Good kitty. And this is where we turn. Yeah. The fuck they got going on over there? The chine. Nice big town. Is this the entire map, or is there a second map afterwards at some point? Is it like a Far Cry 2 type thing where you think, oh, this is the map, but actually there's a part of the game that you get to and there's like an entire other map? Because it's quite a big town. You can go into what seems to be, as long as they generally like you, you can go into most of the buildings. Not that they have very much, but yeah. If I don't mind being completely despised in one area, I could probably just steal everything. So, yeah, here. Hello, everyone. You. There, locked shut, won't let anyone in. Not that I object, there must be order, and so it was ordered. What happened? Old Barack is dead. Duh. Dead. No one knows how. Rumor has it he was murdered. A load of bull. He was like a father to all of us. Who would kill him? I don't buy it. Huh? Where do I go now? Father is dead. I was too late. The crowd's gone mad, like frightened children, so eager to catch someone, anyone, and no idea who. Some say it was an outsider, others a shabnak. When it hits home, people are quick to drag the clay wench from the depths of memory. Why an outsider? Who else? I don't know. Day 1. Blood. Dude's dead. Nothing new here. If I don't find a place to hit the cut, I'll become dead tired, perhaps literally. A clay golem of local legend steals the shape of a young woman. Okay. Oh, but of course he wasn't killed. People are mad with grief, so they parrot nonsense. And Saburov, he's too happy to prey on these rumors. He'll dig his claws deep into this case to flaunt his value, mark my words. Well, yes and no. The real lure is Fat Vlad. Okay. Money's power and the town's businesses all belong to Old Gimsky. The factory, the abattoir, the railroad, all his. The Canes still have the power of fear, and Saburov, well, he's technically the leader of the three, but only technically. So now he's showing off his value. Tell me about it. Obviously it isn't murder, but he's given the order to seize anyone who might be even remotely suspicious. If I were you, I wouldn't go to Saburov. Although he did take the key, and you probably want to pay your last respects to your father. He was taken by Saburov's men. No clue where. People used to bring the dead to your father. You know, a doctor. How will we live now? No idea. Unbelievable. The war, the train delayed. What a terrible year. Do you even have a place to stay now? I have at least 3 friends in town that'll help me. I do. Do you think they still remember? It's been 6 years after all. Maybe not all of them, but someone has to. Okay, the key, a friend guy, the thing with the thing. Right. Okay. Nobody else wants to talk now. Okay. So that was like the dude to talk to. And this is locked. Or, well, barred shut, I guess. Fine, fine. So we'll head to... Kind of curious on the bizarre creature being captured. So we'll take a couple lefts and a right through the alley, then an immediate left. Oh, that sounds not good. Everyone calm down. No more mob justice. What the fuck do you want? Everything is dealt with over here. No more blood. What's dealt with? The murderers. It wasn't them, and if it was, it's up for the judge to decide. Are you one of the crazies who can't keep their fists in check? I'm Artemy, Isidor's son. I only arrived today. Something happened this night. I'm not sure what's exactly myself. Then a rumor spread. A step golem had stolen a woman's shape and started to kill. Stone Age idiocy. They beat several step girls to death. I wonder if Twire drives folks insane. Were these the ones who beat girls to death? They tried. That's alright though. They'll be taken to the town hall and dealt with now. I was also attacked today, even though I could hardly be recognized for a girl. Absurdity. How could it happen? How could anyone call themselves human after that? God, go. Calm down and be on your way. So you're old Barak's son? Yep. I've got bad news. Someone sharing your features spilled blood. It became known. People want revenge. They say that whoever murdered the 3 men at the station today is also responsible for Simon Kane's death. What else are they responsible for? What else? You won't like it. The townsfolk realize murder is no longer taboo. People sense they can now kill others. First they looked for a Shabnak Adig and killed several women. Then they went after the step creatures. Odongs. They're frightened. They turn to animals. So they seek to punish murder by turning to murder themselves. It's like a craze. It's September, you know? Steppe herbs are in bloom. Unbelievable. You have nothing to do with it, I know. I'm a ferryman. Well, almost. Actually, I'm a train driver. I know you were on my train. I wasn't alone, by the way. But you were. We drivers can feel living weight. There is only one human riding on that train. You. The townsfolk aren't too fond of ferrymen and drivers, so we will help you. Go to a quay, show your face to a worm, and he'll take you wherever you ask for a fingernail. Show your face to a man, and he'll help you out with equipment. I have a fingernail already. Okay. Very shiny over there. Why are we so shiny? Sort of all are. You're less shiny. Is that a thing? Because you guys are like really shiny. A Shabnak Adik always steals from the form of a woman, but that's mere illusion, broken the moment it starts to run. That's when you notice the legs, made of bone or clay. It leaves no trace behind. When it runs, the illusion dissolves like a smell carried away on the wind. Here's my method. If it doesn't have any brains, that means its head is made of clay. Take it right to the cemetery. Right, the cemetery is where they come from. Lots of clay there. And bones. Okay. Anything to trade? Oh, a spring. Okay. We were going over here. This isn't quite right. Oh man, I gotta really weave for you. Okay. If you head into bed, we'll have to look up cliff notes on this game. Yeah, it's a strange one, certainly. Could father have been killed by the very thing that made him summon me so urgently? It's possible. They couldn't suspect me of patricide, could they? Of course not. Impossible. Redhead Gregory Fillon, aka Bad Grief, always goads me into doing crazy stunts. We used to have a secret lair in a warehouse. Ah. Well, let's talk to the dude. People hide their eyes when they see me. Oh god, and everybody hates me a little bit more. That rumor. It's just a rumor. Hey, Caralda, I didn't do anything. Why did they run away? I don't know, they behave so strange. What are you doing here? I brought my bones here. Why? I won't explain to you. I did nothing wrong. I just brought my bones here. What's wrong with that? These bones are mine. I didn't steal them. I tell the truth. You should be more careful with your bones. You're acting strange and people rarely appreciate that. What's so strange about that? They're the strange ones. Go ahead and do whatever you want as long as it doesn't hurt anyone. But I still think you should leave. They might return. Ha! I can luck up in the rain to fix my thirst. Newt. Hello? I'm so hungry.
What crude practices. What rustic procedures. I refuse to work this way.
Well, one thing is clear. You're a very, very lucky man, which means you need to take care of yourself. You are so careless, Varrock. It's Artemy Varrock, right? And you are? Daniel Dankovsky, Bachelor of Medicine, at your service. But where's Reuben? This place used to belong to a friend of mine. My dear fellow, Reuben is no friend of yours. Quite the opposite, actually. Any observer could deduce that your hypothetical meeting would have little to no chance of ending well. But he's not just a friend, he's my best friend. Your Reuben has utterly murderous intents. Isidore meant quite a lot to him. Your father was his mentor. Reuben even considers himself old Barak's true son, unlike you. Oh. Anyway, he thinks you're to blame for your father's death. I managed to convince him that you didn't actually kill Isidore. Well, not empirically. But I'm under the impression that, in Reuben's mind, you still caused your father's death. You did, after all, take your sweet time getting here, while Isidore was counting on your help. Is that true? It is. I've thought about that myself. Look, you have my condolences, Varrock, but since we've established that you owe me, let me explain how you'll repay your debt. Things are about to get a little tense and need only one thing. Just do exactly as I tell you. You're a doctor, right? I'm a surgeon. Allow me to sum up. Reuben told me he's the only decent doctor in town, but you're a competent surgeon. I need you alive, healthy, and quiet. Close at hand. Spare me any wild improvisations, I'll be the one handling the situation. Medica morbo adhibere. How about you just shut up? I need to see if you're any good first. For now, cheers. I don't know. I don't really want to end the conversation. We haven't really gotten anywhere. Where's Reuben? Trying to carry out my orders. From now on, your Reuben does what I tell him to. He entered my services of his own accord. I'd suggest that you do the same. It'll help everyone. I guess the first one. Nerves. Bachelor. Reuben is my father's student, almost a brother to me. I should see him, it'll help. An out-of-town dandy kindly informed me that stock offers me a patricide. Madness. Considers me a what am I reading? Madness. I guess it's for the best I missed him. Where's that at? Jesus Christ. That's way up there. I don't know. We'll see. We only have noon-ish. I guess we can take a peek at the Ferryman and see what that's all about.